Yo, what's going on, guys? How are we doing? Today's video, we're going to go and talk a bit about some of these things that have been on the forums in the last day or so, and also talking about a potential new character that we might be getting here as well. So, firstly, let's go and talk about that new character. The new character, I had to pull up Arnold's stream because I don't have access to Lord Vader. If you guys haven't seen Arnold's stream yet, I think this was a couple days in the past. He went and pretty much all of the Lord Vader's event, besides the ultimate tiers, of course, right? But I think this is the first tier. You're able to fight this guy named Admiral Trench, I want to say. Pretty much, if you guys don't know anything about him, which I didn't even know he existed until this event, he was pretty much like a separatist fleet commander kind of a type of thing. He was mostly to do with the ship part of Star Wars. And this, I'm guessing, during the Clone Wars, right? So, he is a potential candidate for a new, either a ship or a fleet commander or capital ship, whatever you want to call it. But if you think about it this way, I mean, we just barely got the Executor, right? And if we come out, and they come out rather, with a new fleet commander, new capital ship, like, I don't know, for one, what that's going to be, and for two, if that's going to be a separatist one or not. Because if it is a separatist, well, looky here, we're going to need some more ships here. So, we only have like 5, you know, it's pretty pathetic. I mean, this kind of goes along with the entire fleet talk in other factions like the First Order, and even the Resistance as well, like a lot of other factions as well, with just fleet. They just need more fleet and more ships to support a capital ship, and we just need more of that right now in the game. I know a while ago, you know, the whole talk about that shipload of content, this guy could mean that. He could also not mean that as well. There's a lot of potential here with fleet still, especially after we just got the Executor. And, you know, a little bit of, like, hope here for me, a little bit of the optimistic part of me, and me being Ian playing this game, is what if they did this? What if CG went out and they released this ship right here, the Executor, making it the best ship in the game, hands down, even at a 4-star count. 7-star, of course, is like unbeatable for the most part, right? But what if they did that to make a new meta, and then now they're going to go and force, not really force, but like maybe focus more about fleet to create a new meta, you know, kind of throwing away that negotiator malevolence. Yeah, those guys can still probably be a part of counters, but they want to kind of force a new meta. And I think the Executor, what I'm hoping, at least being positive thinking here, is that this is the start of something new in fleet, and hoping that we get some more stuff. Not to the extent of the Executor with requirements per se, but just like anything to do with new ships. I think because there's like a huge void in the ships right now in Galaxy of Heroes. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of capital ships, so we just don't have the supporting cast to support these ships, and we just need more. You know, for instance, the Houndstooth is awesome. He could be used anywhere, but now with the Executor, he is going in there no matter what. He is a must-have in that fleet. So, just like some stuff to think about here. I hope that we get more supporting cast before we get a new capital ship, but maybe the right play for CG in terms of releasing things is to come out with a capital ship. Maybe this Trench guy is that fleet commander for the capital ship, and then we get some more of these fleet and these ships that support that. Anyway, I think that's just like something to bring up. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts down here because, you know, for instance, we got the Razor Crest. Yeah, that played in a part with the Mandalorian TV show, but this is now a significant cornerstone part to that new Executor fleet that has really no, you know, that Razor Crest wasn't really around in those movies. I think it was episode 5. It doesn't really, you know, correlate as directly as we thought it would, but in this game, it is very, very vital in that team comp, right? So we never know. You know, there's a lot of options, a lot of ideas here we could be getting here. If it was me and I was CG right now, I would be wanting to actually, you know, kind of force my way down the route of a bit more of separatists. And honestly, I would love to see some more rebels. I know Luke's X-Wing is one of the most, outside of like, you know, Death Star and other kind of capital ships and all that sort of stuff, and like Slave One and all that, in terms of Star Wars, you know, top tier ships that everybody kind of knows of. I think Luke's X-Wing is up there. I think it's one of those that we have yet to get, and I think it's an important one to have. You know, we have the Millennium Falcon. That's a super iconic ship, but I still think Luke's X-Wing could definitely be one of those. Because right now in the game, the Rebels faction definitely is a great faction, one of my favorite to use, and it can beat a lot of different stuff, even some of the Executors that aren't 7-star, right? But I feel like if they were to add in this Luke's X-Wing, this could really flip the whole faction around and maybe make it for a nice, viable counter to these Executors, and not make it, per se, the meta that goes hand-in-hand with the Executor, but makes it just very, very strong in terms of counters and all that sort of stuff. So, I guess the first part of this video was talking about that, but I guess also to tie in here, I want to go and show you some of the forum posts. All right, so new post just dropped today. I guess it's going to be a day behind in terms of me posting this, but for instance, you know, we got the other post. I think it was a content update with everything that just kind of released, and we had that new, it says right here, the Galactic Chase centered on the Geonosian faction, and it's, in my, I think in terms of Galactic Chases, I want to say most of them, if not all of them, have been only for fleet and for ships. So now that this is going to be the Geonosian faction for characters, I think this kind of opens up a really nice door for a lot of either new characters to be added in, or maybe some, you know, requirements, or just some more important characters and teams and factions that are going to be added in to help us farm even that much more easily rather. So yeah, I think this is starting soon. I want to say the 21st for the Geonosian Galactic Chase. I think it's going to last from the 21st to the 29th. I could be wrong there. But they want to add on, this is a new post, I want to go over it, is they want to go and add on to the Galactic Chases, because this is a new thing with the Geonosians. So they say that we are experimenting with the new, or with the idea of making Galactic Chases more frequent of an event, and they're going to be rotating the units that will be featured. And it doesn't just say unit, but it says units. So look at all them units, baby. Let's go. So I'm really hopeful for this. I know it can be annoying to grind out like a brand new character on a Galactic Chase. Like I remember for the Ebon Hawk and the Emperor Shuttle, getting those guys 5-star to unlock their reinforcement to the max was definitely a grind, but at the same time, you were able to farm things along the way. And I think that's probably one of the nicest things about those Galactic Chases that I'm actually really excited to see more of. Hopefully we do see more of these in the future, because I prefer Galactic Chases more than I prefer the Marquees. So you get more shards, you get also some farming to go along with that, whether you're farming maybe some Cantina for signal data, or you're farming some of the new Bad Batch for Lord Vader. It's going to help you in more than one way. So it says here, they're going to provide us with a link. If you guys haven't checked this out, go check it out. It's a link right now. You can go have a poll, and you know, you can vote for these certain things. So right now they're kind of just messing around with it. They're going to just, I think right now they're pitting up against two capital ships, the Malevolence and Negotiator. But there will be a ship for October's Galactic Chase. I think they're just kind of testing this out with Malevolence and Negotiator. This is not going to be the Galactic Chase, but they're going to have a new ship. It says which ship will be October's Galactic Chase, and they're going to have us choose which one that will be, and that will be that month's Galactic Chase. So I think that's a really cool thing here, and it helps the community kind of pick and choose what we want, because you know, that's one thing I don't feel like we've always had in this game, is that community part. And I mean, you know, since these changes in like the last few months, they have definitely been growing their communication in the community and just their involvement, which is amazing, right? Which I love. And I'm still waiting to see that GAC community matchup versus some of the devs. But I think this is just a huge step in the right direction with Galactic Chases, and it gives me some hope with, at least in the terms of farming characters in the future. It makes me a bit more glad to know that I can actually farm more than just one thing, not just these new Galactic Chase characters or old ones, but I can also farm some of this, you know, data. If it's on a Cantina node, I can definitely do that. So just kind of nice thing to hear, honestly, from all the crap from the changes to characters like Lord Vader, Darth Vader, and then Lord Vader's drop, and then the Executor, and then this new Conquest. Like, this is one nice silver lining and one nice little boost to my playing of Galaxy of Heroes that I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully you guys are too. If you guys have any, just like give me one character or ship, whether it's maybe let's maybe count out and don't include the Galactic Legends, but what character or ship would you guys like to be in the Galactic Chase? And we can't include the Executor either, so everything else is on the table. What would you guys want to have as a Galactic Chase person or ship or whatever. In my opinion, I would really like some Bad Batch because, you know, they're part of the Lord Vader requirements, but also I really like Echo because he seems to be more useful in different teams. So I would love this guy to be one of them. Yeah, just let me know what your guys' pick would be. I would love to know. I guess for ships, I would love to see... Oh, man, there's so many. I would love to get this Sith Bomber, wherever he is. This one right here. I would love this one because mine's only 3-star, and he's really good at 7-star. Anyways, let me know those down below. If you guys have any more thoughts, ideas, comments about videos, or this video in particular, let me know down below, guys. Have a great day out there, and until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace out, and have a good one. See you guys.